Hey you guys, Happy New Year's. Welcome to Pretty Tarot YouTube channel. This is the Virgo 2020 forecast. It is a general reading, so it can relate to different areas of your life. It can relate to jobs, career, love, finances, relationships, family situations, personal situations, whatever it is. And depending on whatever is going on in your life. But this reading is for Virgo sun, moon, rising, and if you have both Virgo in your Venus and your Mars like I do, okay? Um, this is for the collective of the Virgo energy. So you guys, if you want a personal reading that resonates with you 150%, you can just book a personal reading with me, and you can check the description box below. You can also check the comment section for more information on how to book a personal reading. Otherwise, take what resonates and leave what does not resonate. Also, because I'm doing the Celtic cross, this is more a very extensive reading. So go to the top right hand corner of your video settings and click on the three little dots, the menu, click on speed settings, and put it on 1.5x or 2x. That way you can hear everything in half the amount of time. Make sure that you check your other signs in your chart for more details on how your 2020 year is going to go. Okay. So I'm doing a couple more shuffles here, and then I'll go ahead and get this started. This reading is being recorded live. I apologize that you guys can't see my face, but that's because of the way my camera is picking up the lighting. However, you will be able to see the cards because it seems like when I put the cards close to the camera, it shows everything for the cards. And so that's fine because you guys are not here to see me, you're here to see the reading. Make sure you check out the collective reading for 2020 as well, because the energy may be similar and it may give you more details for your 2020 year. There's also a pick a card reading. The last two decks of that reading didn't make it, but the first two did. Obviously, Spirit was like, nope, whatever's in those other readings, you guys aren't meant to know. So you guys got a card to pop before I could finish shuffling, but that's okay. Knight of Cups, this is your extra factor card. This is your extra factor card, okay? So that Knight of Cups in the sideways position, that is you guys, either you guys have a water sign that you feel is kind of wishy-washy around you, and they could have water somewhere in their chart. It could be their sun, moon. Oh, wow. What? Wow. It could be in their sun, moon, their rising. Or, or whatever. Okay. Or it could be in their Virgo and their Venus, only if it's in both. Either you're dealing with someone that you feel is wishy-washy and you feel like maybe they're in the negative, or this is the energy that you're taking on. Because let me tell you something, you guys. I got the King of Cups sideways, Queen of Cups in reverse. And they're from the exact same deck. So this is no coincidence that this energy is coming out. I feel like you guys could also be struggling to deal with, if you're not dealing with a water sign or someone with water sign energy, because the water sign energy is someone who is empathetic, someone who is, caring, nurturing. They're very intuitive, very psychic, in touch with their feelings and emotions and the feelings of others. However, this person may also like to drink, and that's not to say that has anything to do with a water sign, but they always got a cup in their hand, meaning they like to drink and they like to celebrate and they like to have a good time. They may even like to be around water. However, when it is someone that is in the reverse or someone who's sideways, if it's someone sideways, they're going to have both the positive and the negative characteristics, displaying it back and forth. In the negative characteristics of a water sign, you're going to see somebody who is, They may be very emotionally needy. They may be very, dramatic, like a drama queen, drama king. Always want to get in there. They may always be in their feelings in in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? They're overly sensitive. You know what I'm saying? In the wrong way, and they may have a problem with alcohol addiction. They may have a problem with, taking life seriously because they may like to party too much, that kind of energy, they may be very possessive even. So you're either dealing with somebody who has, that wishy-washy energy between the positive and the negative traits of a water sign. And it seems like most of the time they may be in the negative. Half the time they're just like in between the good and the bad. So it's either that or you guys, this is the energy that you're battling with this year. And that's a side factor, okay? That's a side factor. So don't get discouraged, you guys, with the reading right now. Understand this. Tarot readings, it's energy. It's energy. So energy, especially when it comes to tarot readings, is very interchangeable depending on what you decide to do. Tarot readings are not set in stone. They're not set in stone because you have free will. So when you hear something you don't like, take it as a warning and take it as an opportunity to either change for the better or to change or make choices that may influence a change in the situation. Or understand that even if the situation does not change, no matter what you try to do, that's destiny. And destiny is there to teach, for you to experience actual events that you're supposed to learn and grow from. So be willing to take the challenges and the adversity that comes with it. Okay. So let me see what other factors are there. You got the new life card as an extra factor that's coming out sideways. And I will pull that deck again if I need to. Oh my gosh. Wow. All my cards falling. Let me pick these up. Let me pick them up. Let me pick them up. Let me pick them up. Okay. So let me go ahead and lay these cards out for you guys. Wow. 1, 2, 3. It's like all of these cards want to come out double. So I feel like you guys are definitely going to be seeing a lot of double in this year. Okay, a lot of people will, because this is 2020. I already have been, when it comes to doing the readings, I've been seeing a lot of cards double confirm themselves, and that's like really amazing because it's just really showing that the 2020 energy is here. Okay, and for some reason this card want to come out, extra factor card. I'm gonna let that be there. I think this one did too, extra factor card. I'm gonna let that be there. So that's 5 of Swords, 3 of Rods as other extra factor cards, along with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so other extra factors there with the 3 of Rods. 3 of Rods typically is about seeing your ships come in and waiting for your success to come through, or waiting for something you've been waiting for and have is coming your way to come through. But in this particular deck with the 3 of Swords, this is literally in my Whimsical Tarot, this is about everyone coming together to make a contribution to an event or a festivity or a situation that everyone will benefit from. So really looking at who's really putting into the pot and who's really contributing to the situation, okay, in a good way or in a productive way. 5 of Swords, that the other extra factor here is really it's like typically they say the 5 of Swords is about winning without having to fight, getting what you want without having to go through a bunch of changes or fight for it. In this 5 of Swords, it's more so about someone maybe wanting to take the lead and guide those who are more innocent, or those who are more influential, or those who are what's the word I'm looking for, easy to make an impression on, but other people questioning if this person is really leading or guiding these people who are impressionable um, into the right direction. Okay, so you guys, those are just extra factors. I'm gonna, this will make more sense as I move along. Okay, now the real, true main focus for Virgos this year in the 2020 is strength. You guys gaining your strength, having your strength, gaining courage. For some of you, this is going to be about learning to have more discipline, learning when to pull easy in a situation in terms of, learning when to bite your tongue, in terms of learning when to call it quits, learning when to not push boundaries. Okay, so I also feel like this is a year of boundaries for Virgos, learning boundaries or learning to put up boundaries for yourself and for others, and learning to not cross those boundaries that you or others may have. Okay, this is also, I feel, for some of you guys, this is about you guys may be searching for something that you originally you felt like, it was something that you may have felt like it was yours, but maybe you can't find it, because on this card, this is little Bo Peep, she lost her sheep, she can't find them, but they're right there. They're right there. So maybe you're trying to find something that you feel like you've lost, but it really hasn't left you. It's still there. Okay? So maybe you guys are on the search to regain or find something that you maybe felt you have lost, that may be at a risk for losing because there is a wolf nearby, a predator nearby, somebody who may be trying to take advantage of the situation. So I guess I can say what I'm seeing is so far is you guys wanting to make sure that whatever's going on in a situation, whether you're dealing with someone or whether you're just dealing with the situation, period, I feel like you guys are wanting to make sure that you're getting what you want without having to fight for it, go through a bunch of changes, but having the courage to stand up for what it is that you believe in, or what it is that you feel you deserve, or what it is that you want, and being concerned with not losing what belongs to you, or not having anyone try to take what belongs to you. Okay, and also looking at, are equal contributions being made, are fair contributions being made, and if not, that may be a situation where you feel like a boundary is being crossed or you're being taken advantage of. So I feel like you guys this year are going to try to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of, and that you're empowered here to get what it is you feel you deserve. And if you feel like you've lost anything, you may be seeking to recover it or to regain it. Okay, what may be crossing or influencing the situation is you got the Ace of Cups here. This is a new beginning. And it could be a new beginning with anything, with a job, a career, a relationship, your love life. It could be an overall feeling that you may be seeking to gain. Just maybe seeking to be more fulfilled in your life this year and moving forward. Okay? Because the Ace of Cups is also about the way you feel and just wanting to be fulfilled and feel like your cup is full. Okay, that's a fulfillment type of thing. Just really wanting to feel fulfilled in your life, happy and content. I feel like that's what everybody strives for. Now, you guys have the New Life card here. Okay, you guys have the New Life card sideways. And I feel like it's because you guys either are seeking new in life, or you are seeking you're seeking a new start, a new beginning. Some of you may even be thinking about children, whether you want to have a child if you don't have any children, or whether you want to have another child. Others of you may just be thinking about nurturing your children more and making that the focus of your life. But I feel like whatever is going on here with what it is that you guys are desiring, something new or a new opportunity or whatever, it's like you guys are not sure about it. It's wavering. It's like you're not sure. So in this year, it's like you guys want to see if you can. Uh-oh, somebody sent me a text message. It's like you guys are wanting to see if you can start new, create new, and wondering if you can obtain new. But I feel like this new is like you guys seeking better. And like I said, seeking to be fulfilled in some form or another. Okay? Could be a new project, new anything. Hanging over your situation. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that you guys, you're concerned in this year that you have not been benefiting in the way that you like to benefit. That you have not been seeing your blessings and your prosperity come through, or seeing your investments pay off. That you really feel like you haven't been benefiting from the situation. Okay? And I feel like that's also a reason why you guys are going to be looking at this year, who's contributing to what? Who's contributing to what? If it's with a job, are they contributing enough to your 401k? Are they giving you enough benefits? If it's a relationship, are they doing their fair share in the relationship to make it a fulfilling one? If it's, family situations, is everyone doing their fair share? To make sure that everyone is, being nurtured, or, pulling their weight, or whatever it may be. Just whatever. It also could be you just looking at what's contributing to your happiness in life, your satisfaction in life, your fulfillment in life. So even if it's not people or things, it's just what factors, what things are really contributing to your life, your wellness, your well-being, your health, whatever. Underlying the situation here is the Ace of Pentacles. So once again, it comes back to desiring prosperity, desiring abundance, desiring success, desiring money. Nothing wrong with that. But it also is desiring a new abundant feeling in your life, or a new abundant situation. Really wanting those blessings to come through. You know what I'm saying? It could be you really want a new job, a new career, a new income, or just a new feeling overall. That just, Pentacles is all about value. So what holds value to you? There's something that you really want that it means a lot to you. It could be wanting a baby or child, a family, a marriage, whatever, relationship. What holds value to you? It could be just wanting to feel good. In the past, you guys have that Five of Swords again, except this time it's in the reverse. Okay, this time it's in the reverse. And that's having felt like you really couldn't get what you want without having to fight for it. Just literally feeling like every little thing you got to fight for it, or feeling like you were being, swindled or cheated by others and things, You guys got the Vanity card in reverse. You got the Vanity card in reverse. So you guys don't really care about all the superficial things in this year. That's not your focus. So I feel like you guys are seeking fulfillment, just better fulfillment overall in life. You just want a better life. You feel you deserve it, and you want this new opportunity to gain that in this year. And it has nothing to do with material things. You could care less about material things necessarily. It's not for you. It's not all about that, because you're not into I also feel like in this year, you're not going to be into all the games that people play in terms of people showing off and people, you know, acting like, oh, I have this, I have that. For you, you don't care about none of that, you know, and I don't feel like you're going to be into that. What people have, what they don't have, what you necessarily have material wise versus how is your life looking, and are you just at least getting your fair share out of life in terms of, you know, fulfillment, you know. That's kind of cool, and I think I'm going to leave that where that's at in that regard and pull other factor cards. But in the first 6 months of this year, the first half of this year, maybe even the first quarter, you guys got the Ace of Rods here. You got the Ace of Rods, but it's in the reverse. So this is pointing out, and I strongly feel like there's somebody out there, this is not going to relate to all of you, but there's somebody out there that really wants a baby, but you may be struggling to have this baby. Or you may not be in a situation maybe that you feel like you can have a baby yet. Or maybe, you know, somebody's having miscarriages or whatever and things of that sort. So I also want to say for that group of people, that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that's not, you know, that's more so not seeing the family that you want or having the family that you want. Okay. But for the rest of you, I feel like this is about, it could be about this new opportunity in terms of a job, a career. For others of you, it may be a new location, a new home, whatever it is, or just something you feel passionate about. Could be about anything, a relationship, whatever. In the first, you know, 6 months, it could be, you know, you may be not seeing that new opportunity that you're seeking, that you may feel passionate about coming through, you know, and that may concern you. And I think I'm going to pull a clarifier on that. Yeah. Now, this is not a clarifier for that in particular, but this is another extra factor card. Your happiness is going to matter to you this year. And you may very well gain this happiness. And I feel like you guys will, because it matters to you. It's what you desire. And it's what I mentioned, was, you know, throwing out there earlier, that, you know, happiness matters to somebody here. You know what? I'm going to use my vice versa cards to do a clarifier in this particular situation. So in regards to this, you know, this new beginning or whatever that is not appearing to happen, that you may desire or want, let's get some more clarifying information on that. Let's clarify that. What extra details can I get about that? Turn my heater off because I don't want that. There you go. Six of Wands in reverse. So this is about not feeling that you're winning in the situation, not seeing the victory that you want, not winning the fight, not taking the prize. Why is there so? Okay, that's too many. That's way too many cards. But I'm gonna bring those out of here. Interesting. Okay. And you guys want to take, you know, you guys want to, it's like you guys want to make something happen. You want to manifest what you desire. You guys want to take everything you have to work with. Your resumes, whatever it may be, your talents, your gifts, your skills, your good qualities. It's like you guys know that you have whatever it is that you need to manifest what it is that you want. Okay? You know you have it. However, with the Three of Wands in reverse, you're just not seeing it. You're not seeing it. So even though you guys know that you're more than qualified, you know you have the potential, you know, you're still not seeing your ships come through. You're still not seeing, your success come through for you. You're not seeing what you want to come through for you for whatever reason. Even though you know you may be deserving, you have the potential, you're talented, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can handle this. You're wanting to free yourself from a situation in which I feel like you haven't been getting the recognition for. Okay, so you may have deserved a raise or a promotion or a better career or just a opportunity, period. You may have deserved acknowledgement or to be given credit, for something you've done for your efforts. You may deserve that, but you haven't been receiving that, and you don't want to play victim here. You don't. You don't want to hold yourself hostage to this situation. You don't even want to stick around for the nonsense. It's like you want to free yourself from it, and you are going to free yourself from it. Okay? You are. Because you know you can. So that's empowering itself. You're definitely taking some time to think about it. And you're definitely taking time to just focus on you in this year of 2020. This is actually one of your cards, you guys. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Except we're seeing this other side of her in which she's in deep contemplation and she's thinking, and she's thinking because she's planning. The Queen of Pentacles is a planner. She's a planner because she's a doer. Okay, and she intends whatever plans or whatever she decides to do, once she can figure out what it is she want to do, she's going to do it and get it accomplished and get it done. Okay, this also could be another earth sign that you may be having influencing you in your situation, or someone with earth energy. But I feel like this is you guys coming into your power, okay, in this year or whatever, A Queen of Earth is someone who is nurturing, but they're very responsible, very organized, very detailed, very good at managing, okay? Very good at taking care of and looking after others, and they can handle tons of responsibility, They get it done. They're very secure and they're very stable as well, okay? So that's energy that you may experience in this year, if you aren't already experienced it, but I got a feeling you guys are going to take some time for yourselves. You guys are going to do some deep introspection, What you guys are concerned about is, coming out of a situation where you felt defeated. You guys really are concerned about just empower. I don't know. I feel like you guys are feeling like pulling them swords out of your back. If you felt like somebody was, trying to take advantage or cheat you, you guys pulling those swords out of your back and just empowering yourselves and getting up and saying, nope, I'm not going to deal with this. I don't have to. Okay. You guys are concerned about not being defeated, not being overcome by the challenges. Okay. You guys are here to rise to the occasion, and this is what you're concerned about, rising to the occasion. And I feel like this is what you guys want to do and will do this year, because you're not interested in being defeated. You're just not. You're not interested in being betrayed or stabbed in the back. But the outside concern of the situation is you guys could very well have been feeling like somebody had been, betraying you. And if you haven't experienced that yet, keep in mind, this is a forecast. So you guys may be concerned with, or may be discovering or seeing that somebody may be taking from you or cheating you or trying to take advantage, taking something that doesn't belong, or maybe somebody cheating, period. But whatever the case is, like I said, because of your concern position here, I feel like you guys refuse to take this line down. You refuse to be defeated in any form, or to be, betrayed in any form. Your obstacles and your challenges, you guys got the Three of Cups. So either you guys are going to have to make sure that you stay focused and serious and not partying too much, not drinking too much, because that's the other thing. I did say this in the beginning. For those of you who are carrying the Queen of Cup energy in sideways and reverse, some of you may be liking to drink too much and party too much, because the Queen and King of Cups definitely like to have a drink. They definitely like to party. They like to have a good time. Okay. So you guys need to be careful this year that you're not indulging too much in, partying, playing, drinking, and that you're staying focused. Nothing wrong with enjoying life, though. Just don't overdo it, Don't overdo it. Especially if anybody is battling any alcohol addictions or whatever. But the other way to look at this, because there's different narratives for different groups of you, some of you really are concerned about your fertility and wanting to have a baby. Okay, and this may be a challenge for you, for those of you who really do want to have a baby, because I did have the new life card here with a child on it, but this is sideways because you guys may be wanting to have a baby, but maybe you're struggling with that because of fertility, or because you're not in the situation you want to be in. Sometimes even the sun can represent children and babies and fertility, depending on what deck it's coming from. Okay. And my Ace of Wands in reverse from my Whimsical Tarot. What does this look like to you guys? That looks like it's a wand, but it looks like it looks like a baby rattle, but that's in reverse. So like I said, this is not going to be for everybody, this particular narrative, but there's one narrative, you guys out there, you really may want to have a baby, have a family or whatever, but you're struggling with fertility this year. Okay. Others of you, it's going to be about struggling to not overindulge in party and drinking, needing to be disciplined. And for others of you, this may be struggling with fidelity. Okay. Struggling with fidelity, because the Three of Cups cards can also indicate of there being a third party, and there's too many people involved in the situation. And you did have the Seven of Swords in, the outside influence of the situation. Okay. Where somebody may be cheating or taking advantage. Either you have a problem with fidelity or someone else does. Either you have a problem with cheating or someone else does. Three's a crowd, though, sometimes. The final narrative I have for the challenge for you guys, you Virgos here in 2020, is that you guys may struggle with learning to enjoy life. Okay, some of you also may struggle to learn to receive good news when you receive it, and if that makes any sense. Whereas others of you may be struggling with wanting good news, wanting to hear good news, wanting to have a good time or whatever, but you just feel like you can't, you're struggling to do that. Okay, for whatever the reason may be. Maybe because you're lacking the money to enjoy life more. Others of you, maybe because you don't know how to enjoy life more. Others of you, it's going to be, you want to hear good news so bad. You need to see something. You need to have a need to feel happy and celebrate. And you may be wanting to hear about a new job, a raise, promotion, anything. You may be wanting to hear that congratulations, you're pregnant. Congratulations, it's a boy, whatever it is. But maybe you haven't been hearing that. Because, like I said, I do have the Three of Pentacles card in reverse, meaning you're not receiving the acknowledgement that you deserve. You may not be receiving the benefits that you deserve. You may not be receiving the raise or the promotion that you deserve for all the efforts you put in. You may not even be getting acknowledged for the efforts you put in, period. So that's also why I'm saying you guys may be struggling with the fact that you want you want to be given a pat on the back. You want to be acknowledged. You want your pay raise. You want your promotion. You want your new opportunities or your blessings that you've been working towards. And you know, if you're not hearing it in this year, or it's failing to come through, you guys are going to be struggling to deal with that. So it's different narratives for different groups of you guys. I'm going to pull some more extra factor cards on what is possible for you guys in this new year. There's one right there. But interesting enough, there we go, there we go. You guys have, this is like the whip or discipline card in the reverse. Okay, so you guys may struggle to have some sort of discipline in this year. And, you know, that discipline could be, like I said, you guys wanting to just enjoy life. And you know, there has to be a healthy balance between enjoying life versus overdoing it. And in some cases with the discipline, you guys also need to be willing to put in the work. Usually Virgos are willing to put in the work. However, there is another group of Virgos, when they're operating in their negative energy, they give up. Okay? So when they're feeling depressed or, you know, disappointed or sad or not happy or not very, you know, much in good energy or spirits, that group of Virgos tends to want to give up. Don't be in that group, you guys. Don't give up. Okay? Gain your discipline and get back in the game. Okay, like I said, that's an extra factor this year. Be careful of being a little lazy and wanting to just have fun. Be careful of not being disciplined enough to stay focused. Now, here's the good news. You guys do have some luck this year. Okay, you may be desiring that luck, and you do have some luck this year. So I would say that's a good thing to, you know, to know that you're going to have coming up in this particular year. Did I pull from that deck? Yes, I did. I pulled from that deck. Okay, so in your expectations, you guys kind of expect that you're going to leave the past behind. You're going to leave things behind. You're going to leave the old behind. You don't want to deal with the past. This is what the expectation that you guys are carrying in 2020. The past is behind you. You don't want to deal with it. You don't look at it. You want to deal with it. You don't deal with nobody from the past. You don't want to deal with past situations. You don't want no past energy. You don't even want to reminisce on the past. Okay. You know, and some of you, yeah, some of you, I feel like it's because you, yeah. Interesting. I'll come back to that one. Because I'm getting something for that one, but it didn't come in the way I needed to come through. But the second half of the year, you guys, the second half of the year, so between June and December, and this can go further beyond that because this is the future position. You guys, you got the Knight of Cups. You got the Knight of Cups. So you guys, you're going to receive some sort of offer. You may even make a gesture of some kind, but I feel like it's more so about it coming in for you guys, an opportunity or an offer that will affect the way you feel. Okay, so that's a positive thing. But once again, I'm looking at that knight with that cup in his hand. You guys be careful of that, you know. One glass of wine or two is enough. Anything beyond that, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with any alcohol. But I feel like you guys will receive an offer. And it could be a job offer, you know, a career opportunity. It could be a raise. It could be someone reaching out to you in interest, you know, that maybe want to date you if you're single, or maybe, I don't don't know why I hear for somebody an engagement. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but I hear for somebody an engagement. Okay. But with that engagement, I'm also hearing it could be engagement like a proposal, but it also could be like an engagement as in being invited to an engagement, like being invited to an event, okay, of some kind. Almost like having a seat at the table is what I'm hearing. That's for somebody. That is for somebody. So it's like if somebody out there doing business, because somebody out there is into, you know, doing business or whatever, you know, you get a seat at the table to whatever this is. And I feel like this could also relate career wise as well. But where else am I going with this? And why did I want to shuffle these again? I don't, for some reason, I wanted to shuffle these again, and why I don't know. But let's see what comes out. What in the world? What? Yeah. So I feel like somebody really is into business. Okay. Somebody may be a merchant. Somebody may be a business owner. Somebody may do business in some form or some kind, or that may be what's coming, you know, what you guys are going to be doing this year. Okay. So you guys may consider starting a business, starting a new project, owning a business, a franchise, anything, or just doing business in some form. Okay. Because that's like the merchant card. Something also about travel. Okay. You guys got these flowers in reverse. So, you know, something just feels like you're, be careful, you guys, that you're not struggling to see the beauty in the situation. All right. Or that you're not struggling with a desire to be appreciated. But here's an awesome thing to look at. You guys got the sun card for a second time. Okay. You got the sun card for a second time. So you will gain your happiness. You will gain your success. You will gain your prosperity. And for those of you who are trying to have a baby or something, you may gain that as well, even if it means doing so through adoption. Your outcome, you guys. Man, and I'm going to have to pull clarifiers for this. You got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is coming back to haunt you guys with your concern. This is what's hanging over your situation, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. How in the heck do you guys manage to get two Ten of Pentacles in reverse? It's one thing to get both of these cards to come, and this is from two different decks. I strongly feel that this is because the reason why you guys got this as an outcome this year is because you guys are so focused and worried about not having this family, not having this abundance, the success, the prosperity, the blessings, not having the money, the you know what I'm saying? Not having the security. You guys are so obsessed with this and so worried about this that you guys don't understand you're manifesting this as your outcome in 2020 if you're not careful. But this ain't set in stone. Your outcome is not set in stone unless this is destiny. But I refuse to believe that this is destiny for anybody to fail and not get what it is that they are truly desiring and want. I feel like this is from self-defeating mentality. You guys have to be careful what you are constantly thinking and worrying about. You have to be careful of that because you will manifest it. And especially in the year 2020. Okay? It's like everything is doubled this year. You know what I'm saying? So the energy forces, I even feel like, is stronger this year. So whatever the heck you're thinking about, you're going to manifest it and pull it to you. And you're going to pull it to you so fast. So you guys, I'm going to pull some clarifiers on this. Because this is not y'all's true outcome. This is what you guys are manifesting. I feel like reprimanding you guys like I'm your mom or something. Because I feel like you guys should know better. You know, many of you, you're not new to tarot readings. You're not new to understanding spiritual work and things of that sort. Many of you are aware that there's a thing called the law of attraction. Many of you are aware that whatever you keep, focusing on, that's what you're going to bring to you. So you guys gotta, it's hard to do because Virgo energy is a worrying type of energy a lot of times, right? And I would know because I have a Virgo Venus, a Virgo Mars, and a Virgo Moon. So I might as well be a Virgo. I got that Scorpio Sun and Aquarius rising, but God knows, half the time I feel like a Virgo, okay? It's ingrained in me. So I understand that Virgos worry a lot, especially when it comes to their security and their happiness in life and things like that. Especially also when it comes to responsibilities. But you guys have got to get that under control, or else this is what's going to be your result. If you think the worst, you're gonna gain the worst. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I pray that you guys just allow yourselves to just enjoy life a little bit. Just allow yourself to enjoy life a little bit. Not too much to the point where you ain't focused, but enjoy life a little bit. And let's see what other... Okay. This flipped up. King of Wands. King of Wands. Either this is a person influencing your situation or influencing this outcome. This is either a fire sign, somebody with fire in their chart, or this is the energy that is necessary for you guys to take on. Because this person right here, they take charge, they take control, they get to it. They're highly ambitious. They are very much a boss. Okay, they are very much a boss. Maybe this is your boss, but they're also somebody who enjoys life. Okay, they enjoy life. Can they be very can they be temperamental? Yeah, if they're in reverse, but they're not in the reverse. All right, this is a very sociable person, outgoing. They are a go-getter in life. They don't sit and wait for nothing to come to them. They go and they get it. Okay, and they are positive that they deserve what they deserve, and so they don't play around. You're hard pressed to tell a King of Wands no if they feel they deserve to have something out of life. Okay, and perhaps that's the energy that you guys need to take on, or that is the energy that you're dealing with, and maybe you're dealing with somebody that that is carrying that energy in some form. But let's see what other factors come up in clarifying the outcome, and also let's take that outcome further beyond what's there. Okay, but understand, y'all got free will, so you guys can change these outcomes. You can change those outcomes. But a lot of starts up here, mentally, emotionally. When you guys are feeling not your best emotionally, that's the time to start thinking about what you want. Not what you don't want, but what you want. Universe can't decipher between what you do and don't want. But that is how you manifest and create. You marry your thoughts to your emotions. Marry your thoughts to your emotions, because those two put together are powerful. So when you mad, upset, hurt, angry, even happy, that's when you need to start thinking about what you want and be very, very specific in what you want. Okay, very specific, because you will get what you want, but you need to be super specific. Be careful what you word. It's almost like dealing with a genie, Lord. Okay, so King of Wands, this is either a person or this is the energy that you guys are taking on. So it's a fire sign energy, or you guys take it on that fire energy. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. It could be relating to either this communication that you're not doing yourself. So either you guys are not communicating, either you guys are not being a person that is strong in their energy to stand up and speak what you deserve, or this is another person influencing your situation that is in the negative, such as a Pisces or something like that. But that's not what I really feel. That may be for one person, but I feel like this is all about what you guys are not communicating. Okay, this is about what you guys are not communicating. And for whatever reason, you guys got that Justice card in reverse. And I feel like it's because you're not speaking what it is you want. You're not getting it. Isn't that crazy? And I just said that. I just said that. I practically just said that. It doesn't mean you can't have what you want, but this is strongly pointing out that you guys are accountable for what's going on in your life and what's happening. Now, you guys got 2 sun cards that came out in your reading as factor cards for this year, meaning you not only do you desire happiness, but I feel like you can have it because you got the card twice. You got the card twice, the sun card. You can't get the sun card twice and not actually get to experience happiness and joy, you know, and success. But this reading to me is strongly pointing out that you guys are to be held accountable for what's going on in your life. Okay? Now you guys take what resonates and what doesn't, you leave it where it's at, you know. I'm gonna pull 3 more cards clarifying this. But I really feel like this is saying you guys are to be held accountable for what it is that you are seeing manifest in your life this year. So let me go ahead and I'm going to randomly say, well, that one came up. So Page of Swords, you guys need to be on the lookout. You need to be looking, searching. So maybe you guys need to be looking for better opportunities. Maybe you guys need to be really just doing your due diligence and, like I said, your research. Now you got the happy card. I call it the happy card. This is the sun card in reverse. You need to be doing your due diligence and doing your search. Why? Because you guys are not happy. You guys may be feeling like you don't have any choices or any options or any particular direction you feel you can go into. Dang it, that comes back to that self-defeating mindset. Get out of your heads, Virgos. Get out of your heads this year. Get out of your heads and just get into action, because the King of Wands, they don't sit in their head space too long. They just act and they do and they go for it. Okay? Lord, what the heck is going on? 10 of Cups. So you guys not feeling like you can gain your happiness and your contentment. What's that? Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. So this is what I'm looking at. You guys are just going to have to change your mindset, because I feel like I keep getting cards that's pointing to this has everything to do with you guys needing to take control of your own thoughts, feelings, emotions, desires, and energy. God. I was supposed to put the do not disturb mode on there, but I didn't want to do it because I'm supposed to pick up somebody, my son, soon. But you guys got the 8 of Rods in reverse. That's like you guys feeling like you're not getting anywhere. That's like you guys feeling like you're not getting anywhere, can't go anywhere. However, what I'm looking at, what you guys may need to do this year is take a rest, take a break, take a doggone vacation. Because I got the 9 of Rods, and the 9 of Rods is typically preparing yourself. But in the Whimsical Tarot deck here, this is showing somebody taking a rest. They're supposed to be working and tending to all their responsibilities, but they're taking a rest. They're taking a rest. And it's likely because they're worn out and tired. Been doing too much. But taking a rest is preparation. It is preparation. It is making sure that you're prepared to take on the challenge of manifesting what it is that you want and working towards what it is you want and fighting for what it is that you want. Same thing with the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is all about taking a rest and taking a break before everything kills you, okay? Because you've been dealing with too much. You guys have been dealing with too much. And so in this year, if you guys find yourselves overworked or doing too much or just really stressed out or and things like that, take a break. But this also means when you take a break, that this is my vacation card. And when I see this is take relax card. So you guys in this year, you need to make sure you relax. You need to make sure you take a break and that you get a vacation. But you guys also need to make sure that you find balance with that, because some of you, I feel like you're doing too much. You need to relax, take a break, enjoy life, take a vacation. Others of you, you're going to need to get off your behind and get prepared and, you know, get things done. But you need to change your mindset as well. All of you need to relax though. All of you. Because I feel like you guys are all worrying yourselves to death. That's also what I'm getting. Okay? The outcome is yet to be determined, is what I'm looking at. Because I'm looking at a lot of energy repeat itself, and it has a lot to do with what you guys are thinking in your minds. And I'm looking at, I'm also looking at the fact that you guys just need a break and need to learn to enjoy yourselves more. But be careful what you're thinking. Be careful what you're feeling. You feeling some kind of way? Start thinking about what you want. Start thinking about what's going to make you happy. Because that is how you marry your thoughts with your emotions, and that is truly how you manifest. Truly. You don't believe me? Go do the research. Go look up the book of Thomas. Go look that up. Go look up the law of attraction. They're going to tell you the same thing. You need to marry your thoughts with your emotions, but you need to do so in a healthy way. That's how you manifest. That's the secret. Be assertive card in reverse. That's because you guys haven't been really, you know, some of you really may have not been speaking up for yourselves, or in this year you may struggle to stand up and speak up for yourself or to go get what you want. But you're being told in this year, you need to stand up for what it is you know you want and deserve and go get it. That's probably why that King of Wands is there. I don't think that's anybody else other than you guys needing to take on that energy. The King of Wands is very assertive. He don't sit and wait for nobody to give him nothing. He just goes and get it. He helped himself, like, I know I deserve this piece of cake over here. I'm going to go get it. And they not sitting over there looking at, you know, some cake and feeling like, I want some cake too. You know, go and get it. Don't wait for somebody to hand it to you and say you deserve it. Go get that piece of cake. You know what I'm saying? That's about as easy as I can put it. You know, be assertive. Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. As they say, a closed mouth does not get fed. You got to speak up and be assertive, or just go get it. You know, I believe in you guys. You know what I'm saying? I believe in y'all. Virgos are some of the hardest working people out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are some of the most deserving, because y'all usually are out there busting your behinds, putting in the work and stuff, and y'all deserve it. But you guys are also sometimes a little too, you guys have sometimes a little bit too much humility and too much humbleness. That's another thing. Virgos are very humble creatures, you know, but sometimes too much, sometimes too humble to the point where you may fail. Excuse me. I need to drink some. To the point where you guys may fail to speak up when you know you deserve it. Never sit back and wait for somebody else to recognize what you deserve, because they won't do it. Especially if they know that you ain't gonna say anything. I actually know somebody who I got them raises. You hear me? I got them raises because when they told me what they were making and they told me, you know, how they were being cheated and this and that other, I said, oh no, you better get in there and speak up. I said, you have rights and you deserve better. And and I let them know what their worth was. Sometimes you got to remember what your worth is. You know what I'm saying? You guys have to remember what your worth is and speak up. They got several raises because of me, like, just, you know, I like to support people, and I like to remind people you have value, you have worth, you deserve. You know what I'm saying? They got the raises. Sorceress. You guys got the Sorceress card. So it's saying you are a magical person who can manifest. You're clear intentions into reality. You see what I'm saying? I was just talking about that with you guys. You have the ability to manifest what it is you want. You can either manifest your worst nightmare or you can manifest your greatest fantasy. Okay? Blossoming. You guys got the blossoming card. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process. Do not give up. Now, for those of you who are saying, I ain't just getting started, I've been at this for a long time. I think you guys are just now realizing that you really have the ability to create, manifest whatever the heck it is you want. But did you know you had that ability? I mean, you could say you knew, but did you really, really understand how much of that power you actually hold, and that you really was manifesting your worst nightmare when you didn't have to be? You know what I'm saying? But we all live and we all learn. I got a lot of advice cards for you guys. A lot of them. Here's two. That's another one. I firmly believe that you guys are going to do well once you guys understand what kind of power you really hold. You guys got the school card in reverse. So is it possible that somebody out there has been wanting or knowing, I feel like knowing they need to go back to school or go to school, period, or seek higher education or seek training in some form, okay, or seeking to learn new skills or to gain new opportunities, but you may have been trying to avoid that for the longest. But it's pointing out school is the answer. It's the answer that you're seeking, is that you need to get some form of training or education or a new trade or a new skill you need to learn. Okay? Just figure out what that is, for you guys. You got the freedom card in reverse because you guys have not been feeling free necessarily, but it's saying you're free to do what you choose. Okay? That comes back to, once again, you guys have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want, but you have to understand that you have the freedom to do it. Can't nobody tell you what you guys can do and what you can't do, Nobody can dictate that, You hold the control. So be careful of, letting anybody on the outside tell you, well, that sounds silly or ridiculous. You can't do that. Yada, yada. You don't need, not tune them out. You have the freedom. You're free to choose what you want to do. Four of air. Four of air. Once again, this is the second time you guys are getting that. It's pointing out that you need to take a rest or take a break. Maybe a vacation or a trip. Just relax, relax, relax. But it's pointing out a time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Interesting enough, you got the Four of Cups in reverse. So you guys may have been, feeling like maybe you appreciate or trying to appreciate what it is you have, but this is really pointing out that you're not really happy or content. So you guys may have been painting this picture to yourself or to others that, you're happy, you're content, you have gratitude, you're fine. But really, in all honesty, you guys have not been content. So it's okay to be honest with yourself. But the card is also pointing out a missed opportunity, because that's also what the Four of Cups is about. On the traditional card, you see a guy with 3 cups in front of him. That's 3 opportunities or 3 blessings. But he's so disappointed in what he has in front of him that he can't even see the blessing coming behind him or beside him. So he's missing an opportunity. So you guys need to make sure that you're not missing the opportunity, that you're being open-minded, that you're not being narrow-minded or closed-minded. I will say this, Virgos sometimes can be a little closed off with their openness sometimes in terms of what they're willing to consider. And so I don't want to say you guys are narrow-minded or closed-minded, but sometimes you guys can be a victim of that. But it's pointing out missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So that means expanding your mind in what it is you think you can have or believe you can have, or what it is you want to do. And there's the final one, the Hermit card. The Hermit card. So it's pointing out that you need to spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. You guys need to go within and do some, where's my other cards at? You guys need to do some inner introspection. Okay? You guys need to figure out what it is you really want to do and what it is you really want to manifest. Take that time for yourself also for peace of mind. My painting, my brother's fiance or whatever, she made that beautiful picture painting. Okay. A few more advice cards from this deck and my other deck, and we're done. I like to leave you guys with plenty of advice, because this is the whole year we're talking about here, you guys. Y'all got to get through the whole year. So this is saying, see the light. That's in reverse, because you guys may not be able to see the light, but you need to see the light. Meaning you need to open your mind to the possibilities. Open your mind to the possibilities and be willing to see what opportunities are around. Don't sweat the small stuff, okay? But that's in reverse. And I feel like that's because you guys may be making big deals about small pesky things. Don't do that. Don't sweat the small stuff. Brush it off, you know. There may be a few things that may bother you guys this year, you know, but don't let it disturb you and throw you off, you know. Don't let it steal your peace of mind. Just take it easy, you know, take it easy. Because you guys got the Four of Air twice, and that's saying that there's something or someone that you may have been fighting with or battling with, whether it's internal conflict or literally external conflict with others. And that can cause a person stress after a while. And so that's why the Four of Air is all about the need to take a rest from that battle, from that either that inner struggle or that outer struggle in your environment. Okay, so you got stay optimistic. You guys haven't been. Some of you guys have been pessimistic because this is in reverse. The advice, all my advice cards always read me upright, but when I see them reverse, it just tells me, you know, that some of you may or may not be thinking what you're actually being advised to do. But it's telling you, stay optimistic about your life, period. This isn't about the love life necessarily just because this is a love romance card. I like to read these very generally. But if this reading is about your love life, then that's perfectly fine. But it's just saying stay optimistic about your life, and positive thinking and faith will bring you what it is that you desire. Okay. So you guys, that was your 2020 forecast for the Virgos. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, check the description box below or the comment section. But more than anything, I want to say thank you guys for those of you who have stuck around with me for the last few years of this channel. I appreciate you guys because I know there's so many channels out there and y'all didn't have to stick by me at all. You know, y'all could have just easily forgot about me. Thank you. You guys are appreciated. And I wish you guys nothing but blessing and prosperity and protection. And I pray that you guys have prosperity, blessing, abundance, protection, and healing this year. In God's name, amen. That's a prayer for you guys. For those who are new to my channel, if you would like to subscribe so you can know when new readings are coming out, please do so. And make sure you hit the notification on that bell. And if you guys like the reading, just please hit the like button. Give this reading at least up till the fall season to know if it truly resonates with you or not, because this is the beginning of the year. Okay, so this is not a reading for January. This is a reading for the entire year. It's a forecast. Take what resonates and what doesn't. Don't worry about it. But seek out a personal reading if you want a forecast for you personally. Okay, and not for the whole collective of a particular zodiac sign or whatever. Peace and many blessings, you guys. Happy New Year.